UG. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what UG just did, right? We put the pressure on UG. And UG came up.
You delivered, bro.
UG. Now you know what? Now it's game 7 for Grime. It's game 7 right now.
Now we got Grime from the money.
Hey, yo, first and foremost, I want to say how's everybody doing, and yo, I'll be real, man, y'all do got some fire, man. Like, I was listening to every single word of every single verse, and I respect what you guys are saying. You know what I mean? It's very liberating to see that we are connected overseas like that, spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
All about, man.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. We're feeling it big out here, you know what I mean? Thank you.
Yeah,
likewise, we're feeling what you guys are up to over there. It's like good things, good unity, you know what I mean? We need to do this more often.
Absolutely.
Right,
so we're going to give this last verse right
here. What happened was, you know, UG put the pressure on Grime.
So I'm good. So once again, my name right here, my name is Grem. I represent a crew called Durdie out here in New England. You could Google us. I'm gonna spit a little 16 if that's all right with y'all brothers.
Yeah, man.
Alright, check it. Peep. Ain't no buffoons allowed in my platoon. I sung tunes guaranteed to get you sun soon. I'm a short gorilla monsoon who done shrooms. You're talking to a walking, breathing cartoon whose thoughts zoom faster than Clark Kent during emergencies, but with a villain's urgency to commit perjury, but rather in a peaceful manner and quarrels, cause the time we have now wasn't promised tomorrow. Wash away all my sorrows with a bitter reinsurance that was self-inflicted, expecting a reoccurrence of happy moments in life, but those aren't promised. So the blessings I come across are harbored and harnessed into the core of my soul for security purposes. Therefore, my passion won't get wrongly interpreted. The culture has been and will continue evolving. We're problem solving, becoming gods and kings. Word up.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Who won? Who won?
Nah, it's not a competition. There is no who won.
I'm only playing.
It's not a competition. It's a collaboration.
Hold on. When UG went on, it turned into
yeah, he definitely took it to another level.
It turned into a certain situation.
Hey, yo, respect to all y'all, man. Keep doing this shit, man.
Yeah, man. So let me ask you guys this question. Let me ask you guys this question before, because we're gonna wrap up soon. How do we continue these momentums? Like, we make these connections. How do we continue them to make them? How is this not just something that happens one time and just one little thing?
I tell you what we need to do. What we need to do. We need to do like something like every monthly thing where we connected with one another.
I think that actually.
So we've got a specific time where we've got like the Chopp Shop meets Friday Flex or the FATP, and we can do this on a monthly kind of regular thing.
I think that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Because like I said, what's the point of building a bridge if it doesn't continue to be a bridge? There's no point of building a bridge.
Absolutely. So we can showcase more talent from UK, and you guys can showcase more talent from where you guys are at, and we can kind of, you know, just have this kind of momentum going. Sending this music as well, connecting on social media.
I like that.
Are you guys on Twitter?
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yep.
Sweetheart.
Okay. And also,
hold on 1 second. Hold on. What was Sweetheart?
He's just fucking. He's just messing with you. He's just messing with you.
That's what I heard. I thought he said Sweethearts.
Yeah. Okay. Have we got an email address that we can connect on?
Yeah, I got you. Yo, listen, I'm gonna send all the information to Bruce, because I have him on Facebook.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, that's blessed.
So I'm gonna give Bruce.
Give the handles. Give us your handles.
Oh yeah, so the handles. If you guys wanna find us on Facebook, you know, you can find me, Nabi Wilkinson, NAHBI WILKINSON. You can also find
the Chopp Shop Radio.
The Chopp Shop Radio on Facebook.
Chop with 2 P's.
Yep, it's The Chopp Shop, CHOPP.
And we also have the Universal Collective page.
Yep, Universal Collective,
which is spelled Universal.
Yeah, but that's a private conversation.
Right. If you want to check us out, I'm just saying, like, you know,
Friday Flex Show on Twitter, Facebook, even on Instagram, and it's Eva FM, EAVA FM.
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll send Bruce all the information.
Yeah, man.
Send me all your information, and then, like I said, we can do this on a monthly
show.
Yeah, we can do this on a monthly basis.
Yeah, man, I think that's a good idea. I think we've got to take a run. Yeah, that would be really, really good.
All right. Yo, you want it? Yo, can I just? Yo, everybody in the studio, I want you to hear this. So listen. So I wanna. Can I just tell you guys, when we told you earlier that we're international? Yeah. I just literally just now I got a message. I'm gonna read you the message. It's from an artist that I've been talking to on the internet called Joe the Astronaut. Shout out to Joe. Yo, he's like, yo, he said, so you know him? Yo, so you heard of him before?
Yeah, man, that's the homie in Mexico, bro.
Yeah, he just hit me up and said, yo, I want to be part of that connection with you guys and FATP. I'm down in Mexico. He said to ask you guys.
My man's down for it as well. He does nothing but plays independent world hip-hop of any language.
He said, tell them that Joe wants to jump on it. Yo, so shout out to Joe the Astronaut down in Mexico. So right now, we're broadcasting in the UK. We're streaming all around the world. We got Mexico watching, man. This is really an international night, man, for hip-hop, man. This is a beautiful thing.
It's a massive night for hip-hop.
That just made it even another level just now.
And we're definitely building that bridge, you know what I'm saying? And if you guys ever visit the UK, make sure you let us know in advance.
For sure, we'll be over there. We're gonna try to do a European tour. We're gonna try to shut up, jeez. I'm not allowed in Canada. I can go to the UK.
I'm not allowed in Canada. I'm not allowed in America either. I'm not allowed in America.
Hey, listen. Nobby Reality is not allowed in Canada. We're not gonna talk about why. We're not gonna talk about why, but I can go to the UK. I just can't go to Canada. Canada has me on a list. I am not allowed into Canada.
He's gonna get shake the game break if you go to Canada.
Yo, nah, seriously, the whole joking aside, though, I'm really not allowed in Canada, though, deadass. So, anyways, so listen, I'm gonna continue to contact with Bruce. I'm gonna shout out all y'all individually. We're gonna build. Let's continue. We'll work on something. So, like I said, let's do this. We're gonna be ready to let y'all go because we gotta get to Grem. We gotta do his interview. We're gonna continue to do this on a monthly basis. Like I said, that's my next question because it's cool to do this, but what comes after is always my question, and you guys had the perfect answer.
Yeah, we're down for that. We're down. We're ready. We're ready to work out here. So we're already on your case anyway. Yeah, we've already been in talks with either FM about coming monthly anyway onto the airwaves. I'm
gonna tell somebody that I'm gonna be on your case.
It's nice now that you guys are in contact. We want to continue this on a monthly basis.
All right, so listen, I'll be in touch, man. Listen, nothing but love and respect to you, brothers. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you guys want to add before we let you go, or about your station, or anything, or how to find you guys, or anything you want to add?
www.fridayflex.com. Friday Flex Show. Just search that Friday Flex Show at Friday Flex Show. That's how we're doing it. www.darkabrown.com. You've got lowski.com, lowski.co.uk, and you've got ugstation.com.
Word.
Maybe we can know how to spit some bars next time.
Word up, man. Yo, shout out to Amy Winehouse, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite UK artists.
Okay.
Yo, so listen, man, we appreciate you guys, man. Listen, like I said, we're gonna be back in touch, man. I'll be in touch so we can figure out how to do it.
Thanks for chopping it up with the chop shop, man.
All right, man. See you guys later, man.
All right, brothers, peace. So there you have it, man.
Get it! Southside in the building. No pay, yo. Go clap me some fire, nigga.
J-Deuce, man. Grill on the beat.
That slick mix, nigga.
Southside of Proud. Pushes and pellets, man. If you ain't at the table, you on the table, man.
That secret sauce, nigga.
Squawk. In the south side of Proud, you can get whacked. I don't even need a couple stacks. The beef could be petty or whack, but as long as I got me a strap and some niggas who I think got my back in the south side of Proud. You can get some pussy if you got a little cake. Any bitch in the state, it don't matter if you're real or you're fake. If you move a little weight and you're eating it, she can get a plate in the south side of Proud. All these niggas want stripes. All these niggas tone pipes. All these hoes trying to dike it. None of these niggas wanna fight, so they all getting life in the south side of Proud. All these young niggas dead. All these niggas going fed, and a lot of hoes fucking for the bread. And you can be in jail just because of what your homeboy said in the south side of Prague. All my niggas gon' snap, all my niggas toe straps, all my niggas gon' trap, and they don't know that cause we the smallest state on the map in the south side of Prague. You can grow up with a nigga daycare, sipping cup with a nigga.
We need to put new videos. Yo, back on. We are back alive. We got Durdie in the building. MC.
I'm gonna say.
We're good.
We're good. Go ahead, Grem. So
what's up? Yeah.
So we got to broadcast over just now. What our people's over in the UK. That was pretty dope.
That was very dope. You know, shout outs to them again. You know what I'm saying? Like
from across the pond.
It was definitely something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's what we're trying to do.
It was fine.
They had a room full of killers ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, man. It was dope though.
It was dope. Yeah. You know, I like the vibe. I like what they were saying. They had some wordplay. They were definitely political, and it's dope. You know what I mean?
So tell us, so how's Durdie been doing?
Yeah, man, we haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, man.
Release, you know what I'm saying?
We're chilling, man.
Golden Soul Comrade.
Yeah, yo, it's still selling. You know what I'm saying? People are still buying it. I'm blessed. It's still on iTunes. So
CD Baby.
Yeah, CD Baby. Amazon.com. We're in the works of revamping with the website, new videos. Me and my brother and my king Dirty Ice.
Yeah, who's the producer on that?
On Golden Soul Comrade, Sky King. He's from New Bedford. Yeah.
New Bedford.
It's a dope album. If you haven't got it, cop it, man. When you see me, I got him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yo, Grem, did you know that his son joined the Universal Collective? His team, the AMG Cats, they joined it from New Bedford.
Which ones? Where?
The AMG, Sky King's son.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The AMG Cat. Shout out to AMG, Abusive Music Group. Shout out to Tef Banger. They joined the Universal Collective. They're actually the official New Bedford chapter now.
That's what's up, yo. Yeah, shout outs to New Bedford, yo. Yo, speaking of New Bedford, yo, I was at my cousin's crib today, and he was moving, and I came across an old put out the word Third Eye Open DVD. It was like the fourth annual Third Eye Open, yo.
That used to have. That was the event that used to happen. In
and my man's his son. He was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Yo, this is one of my first big shows ever." And he was like, "When was this?" I was like, 2003. Was that this kid's like 8, 9 years old. He's like, "What?" Nah, that was before we started getting headliners. Yeah. But it was like one of the first ones. Well, it was the fourth actually. It came with a soundtrack and the DVD. It was just dope to know that, you know, even though a lot of people don't know about that event, that I was part of that, and I'm on a DVD. It's just in someone's crib. You know what I'm saying? Like at 16, 17 years old rapping, and here I am at the age that I'm at, which I'm not gonna say. It don't matter. Yeah,
we're all old up in here.
It doesn't matter. Age is just, you know what I mean, a number meant to keep your mind at bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, go beyond that. Like, when you're 40, you're young. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live to be like 115.
You get wiser. You get
straight
wiser
up
as you grow. You know better.
Yeah, man.
Than you did before. You know, it's an advantage. I want to talk about the Golden Soul Comrade. So, apart from your comrade, Dirty Ice, he did the what is it? The man. What was it called? The
Manifest Destiny. Yeah.
Destiny. You came out with the credit
score. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was your take on your solo.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, credit score. When I was writing it,
tracks,
thank you very much. First and foremost, for real, I really appreciate that. One thing about Dirty Music is that we don't curse. So when we come with it, like, we're so raw, people don't even notice the difference. So with that credit score joint, I wanted to come different because everyone's trapped in this trap wave, and I wasn't trying to get trappy with it. And I'm not no hustler. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? But I basically wanted to take the view of the hood and flip it, instead of everyone parading about always wanting to be negative and wanting to sell drugs and do some gangster shit. I was like, you know, what about those people in those same environments who want to do something different, something positive with their life?
This track at my crib before
you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, it was very inspiring to hear people who've been through that street life to hear that and be like, wow, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really like feeling it. Like, it's like a voice of the unheard. You know what I mean? The people who come from the streets like myself, who didn't want to do that and peer pressured even more because they're getting clowned on for it. You know what I'm saying?
You to tell me,
yo, you sucker, yo, you ain't trying to ride for your block, people. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong if someone wants to get an education, and we as a people, as a community, need to start thinking like that and being like, you know, why am I trying to put down our people? You know, a movie that really baffled my mind was Chirac in the beginning of it, when they gave a statistic that about 6,000 U.S. soldiers died in Iraq in the war between 2001 and 2015. And in the city of Chicago alone, from homicide, murders, gun violence, over 7,000 between 2001 and 15. So there's more people in one city in America that are dying that are the same color and in the same neighborhood than in the country that we're at trying to fight for our motherfucking freedoms. And that's just one city. That's not counting D.C., Atlanta, L.A., Boston, Providence,
Baltimore.
We need to stop, man. Us as a people, we need to really stop. Understand what we're absorbing into our souls. Like, we gotta stop with this trap a little bit. We gotta listen to these shows and these radio shows like Chop Shop. We gotta support these people, these radio stations, these artists who are saying something. People are going literally mad right now.
No, they really. I think we're like degressing back to that caveman type.
It's crazy, man. It's gonna be, man. Like, we're gonna have to learn, and we're gonna. If we don't learn how to eat off the earth, then, you know, we're in trouble, because the water's getting polluted. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere you go, all these old pipes are getting contaminated naturally through the lead. It's deteriorating. There's a lot of stuff going on that people are just blind to. You know what I mean? It's no wonder why fast food and a lot of conglomerate food chains aren't promoting healthy eating and vegetables.
They make more money off the other stuff.
Exactly, man. There's a reason why the FDA don't want to tell you that there's GMOs in food. There's a reason why they don't want to say things. There's a reason.
It's a double side. We were talking about this before. It's a double thing. They give you these poisonous foods, right, that make you sick, and the same people that give you those foods have their hands in the pharmaceutical companies that give you the pills.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And in return, we're all strung out at the end of the day.
All strung out. They want to give all the kids Ritalin.
Yeah, man.
All other shit.
They try.
So going back to the Golden Soul Comrade, where has that, you know what I'm saying, album gone ever since it released in Pawtucket, the Met, you know what I'm saying?
Which is a great night.
Yeah, great.
It was dope, yeah.
Night, you know what I'm saying? And
well, once again, we sold a lot of albums online, a little more for Dirty than in our previous releases for other albums, so I'm happy with that.
That's great.
And right now we're selling it at a restaurant called Hudson Street Deli in Providence. We have albums over there for sale. If you want to go grab some lunch, they got some dope sandwiches too. We also got it in New Bedford at No Problemo, which is another restaurant. Both of them are locally owned, so that's why we kind of wanted to go with them as well. So support those people. No Problemo's is a Mexican restaurant downtown New B is popping.
Was that where the release?
Yeah, that was the listening party was. And shout outs to No Problemos. They're always supporting New Bedford talent. Shout outs to everybody out there doing something, man. And stay tuned with Dirty, man. I don't want to leak any of our secrets, but we got a lot in store, man. We're not just, we kind of just wanted to fade away a little bit purposely, you know what I mean? There was a lot going on. A lot of people kind of were ignoring us 3, 4, 5 years ago when we were saying what was happening today is going to happen in terms of the local rap scene. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's, it's funny, you know what I mean? Because I'm not even really in the loop, but I still got my ear out there, and there's a lot of people who allow that shit who are quiet now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But Dirty ain't going nowhere. We're building a new infrastructure. And we're enjoying fatherhood, most importantly. You know what I mean? Besides this music thing, myself and my partner just had children. His son Guardian is 9 months and my son Kyrell is 3, and it was not planned. That's just the universe's gift that they gave to us. Straight up. Yeah, I got married like a year and a half ago. Shout out to my wife and all my fam. You know what I mean? Like, we're just enjoying life, period, man, and just taking our time to create.
Golden Soul Comrade, check
Such
out
a dope
Perpetual
album.
Steam.
Thank you, man.
Limitless Glow, because those tracks, man.
Yo, we're gonna have videos for a lot of joints, so we want to take our time, man. Like,
that's major.
We've done a lot of albums and always felt we had to rush shit, you know what I mean? So we want to just take our time with it, get the right resources. I mean, all of us know how it is. Everybody wants to be a part of the show when the show is popping.
Yeah, but nobody
you know
wants
what I'm
to put in
saying?
the grind.
Exactly. You know what I mean? No one wants to be there when it's time to work and get dirty, and we do the dirty work, which is why we're called Dirty Dirty. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, party people.
Which one was that? Was that the GSC, right? The Golden Soul Comrade, like anthem where you just broke down GSC, like gargantuous, like GSC stands for, you know what I'm saying? And you was just crazy.
G is for gargantuan, gentleman gallivanting. It's fly shit, man.
It was fly.
Just rhyming. We MCs, man. This is what you're supposed to do. Like, if someone wanted to play ball, you ain't gonna cheer for someone who's always traveling and double dribbling and not scoring. So why are you gonna cheer for a rapper who can't rhyme? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yo, there's a lot of people. Yo, these dudes be kicking the songs and it be like 3 bars to it.
Yo, I'm trying to train what the rhymes like these young kids are for this NFL draft tonight. You understand? MCs need to start doing that, and the cats need to stop getting a pass. You know what I mean? Straight up.
You gave us bars for UK, but we need bars for the Chop Shop Radio for our people and viewers. But before that, can we hear like a top 5 like MC list of yours?
Of me? Like, who are my favorites? Oh man, this is tough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to like decipher, but it is.
I know.
But I'll tell you this though. In no particular order, I think right now in the current moment, Royce the 5'9" is destroying him. Like he always has, but lyrically, like his pen game is insane. I always loved Fonte. I always loved Redman. I always loved Ghostface. And I don't know, man. Like the 5 is up in the air. There's too much, man. There's too many good MCs out there, man. They really are, man. Like I realized today, like, you know, everyone's like, oh, I wish it was like back then, but I'm like, you know, we didn't realize how beautiful it is now. We have beautiful artists and beautiful music. We don't need to go back then. Joey Badass sold more than Young Thug, yo.
I love that.
And Young Thug is supposedly some great guy that everybody knows. And you know what I'm saying? Come on, yo. This is what I'm talking about. Numbers don't lie, like they say.
You know what,
man.
though? Like you were saying, everybody talks about back then. It's not about recreating what already happened. It's about evolving into something different.
Absolutely, yo.
So, Grem, what's the future looking like for Dirty Dirty? Like, what are we looking at?
Like I said, man, we got a lot in store. I'm working on a musical instrument that I just picked up. And I would like
ukulele?
No. Now I did that in the back of the day. Yeah, I'm upgraded to
harmonica, accordion,
a banjo. I'm gonna play a banjo on stage live. It's gonna be nuts. I'm gonna have a freaking harmonica. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking around.
Really though, what instrument is it though?
Nah, I'm working on playing a bass guitar, and keys. I'm just trying to get creative musically with just more than just rapping.
That's good.
I told myself a couple years ago after I almost quit, I was like, yo, I gotta do something.
Yeah, Prince knew like 30
instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
gotta
do something.
I can't even count 30 instruments.
I'm not nice with it like now, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, sometime in the future, you'll see me on stage rocking with that, and that'll be crazy. And right now, we're just working on music, man. We're working on a double solo album. We're working on more albums. We're working on mixtapes. Working on trying to throw parties. We're doing it all right now, but we're taking our time.
We're gonna get y'all on the Universal Collective album.
Absolutely, we'd love to. We'd love to, man.
Of the Chop Shop, you gotta bless it.
Well, hold on, before you bless it though, how can people? Because there's people out there. Make sure you spell it.
DirtyDurdie.com.
How do you spell that?
DIRTYDURDIE. Right now we're on SoundCloud. You can hear our music. We got albums on iTunes. Golden Soul Comrade, produced by Sky King. Once again, Dirty Durdie, DIRTYDURDIE. You know what I'm saying? Google that ish. You know.
Shout out to Sky King.
But if I got 30 seconds to spit a 16, where?
You don't have to.
I don't have to. If you know what I'm saying.
No, we here. That's what we want.
All right. Oh man. The stunts performed on stage are death-defying. I feel no pain. Mick Foley when I'm rhyming. Dirty Furby, the forgotten village handicap, casted to live in the shadows, now planting booby traps in people's minds. Living like it's medieval times, but able to redesign the blueprints that I find. Nickname me Daryl the way I'm killing these walkers. Came to take it all, ain't settling for no offer. The flow follows the drums like a perverted stalker. You're a marker. I descended from flying saucers, traveling light years alongside the Prometheus. My wordplay causes headaches and dizziness. The grittiness I display is tantalizing. While I'm fantasizing of the Black Panthers rising again, I'm giving myself dementia. So I'm rapping until I'm elderly spitting with no dentures. Like, come on, shit. You whip a shabby, you know nothing. I'll press it the could bang. Freestyle like I'm Benjamin Bang. No, I'm fucking around.
You said grandpa from the Simpsons, no
we MCs, son, that's how we do. I'm gonna be doing improv voices when I rap. Dirty's about to take over, son. No, I appreciate the time, man.
Yo, homeless pops right there, yo. You did homeless pops right there. Perfect.
Is that how he did it? Yo, it's hilarious.
Alright, so we'll be signing out next week. We'll bring you the Chop Shop Radio every
Thursday.
Dirty.
Thank you guys for real.
Across the pond, UK.
Shout out to from across the pond, all our people's over in the UK.
It's true. Cash, Judge, PX Young G's,
and we out.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like I said, we're gonna get y'all on that album, yo. We gotta get.